The hottest T4s in Marvel Strike Force, the hottest ISO 8s. We're talking about both of those in this video. And we got new save squad tabs. I'm going over all of my save squads for Blitz, for War, anything else. And we're doing this with my brother OMG. We've been doing this every month, but it's been a hot minute. Oh, and MobileGamer, excuse me. I've been calling you the wrong name for all this time. So MobileGamer, we're going to take a look at this. If you guys are ready for it, tell them what to do, my brother.
Let's go play Raid Shadow Legends.
ValleyFlyin.
What is up, Valley Maniacs? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're ready for these roster reviews that we've been missing out on. We usually do these every month. There's been some things that have been happening over the past couple of months. Some big changes in my roster. We're going to take a look at that. New save squads, the hottest T4s, the hottest ISO 8s, and of course, I am joined by my brother, MobileGamer. I got your name right this time. How are you? I did have to think. I had to pause.
You got to write it on a piece of like a notepad or post-it note or something.
I should put a notes right here. All right. So we're gonna take a look at my roster, all the coolest things. But before we get to all that, I do want to mention the sponsor of this video, Raid Shadow Legends. Freeze. I want you to stop what you're doing, take a breath, and ask yourself, when was the last time you've crushed a demon lord or ascended to the top of a doom tower? Well, now you can get your life in order because it's time to raid! In Raid Shadow Legends, you can explore millions of champions and use countless tactics. There's over 500 champions with unique skills, so you can fully customize your team. And if you want to start right now, use the link in the description to download Raid. And one of the hottest factions in Raid right now is the Shadowkin faction. And I'm currently building up Sachi because not only does she have this cool look of feudal Japan, she has a revive on her passive, and her basic is an AoE attack. And this month, Raid released a brand new legendary champion from the Shadowkin faction, this one designed after their gamer Ninja. He's a super powerful limited edition champion, and he's available for free right now, and you can get him just by logging in for 7 days, but he's only going to be available until October 15th, so you probably want to start playing soon because once the 15th comes, you may never be able to get Ninja again. And if that's not enough, Raid just released a ton of amazing new champions for you to collect, new clan quests for you to work on, and a brand new clan shop with some powerful items. And if you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you need to do is click on the link in the description or scan my QR code to download Raid, and you will get the free epic champion Shonoru, who is also a member of this Shadowkin faction and is amazing in the Doom Tower. You'll also get 200,000 silver, 1 experience boost, 1 energy refill, and an ancient shard, so you can summon another awesome champion as soon as you get in game. And all that awesome treasure will be waiting for you right here in your inbox. But don't wait, because it's only available for the next 30 days, and it's only for new players. But yes, it is that easy, guys. Just click on the link in the description, and I'll see you in game. Yeah, so guys, if you want to check out Raid Shadow Legends, the link is down below. But I know you're not here for Raid Shadow Legends, despite what you said in the beginning. You're here to see my roster in Marvel Strike Force. So without further ado, let's go check it out. This is where we're at. We're very, very close to 15 million. I know that was. I know that was a while ago for you.
I have no idea. But yeah, it keeps moving and moving and moving. My goodness, right?
Keeps moving. Oh, and look at this, my friend. I did move to a casual War Alliance. It doesn't matter as much, but I got a War MVP. I honestly don't remember if this was from a win or loss, but they're so rare for me, so I'm super happy about this.
Yeah, there you go, right?
Anything else on this screen? I know,
we're looking at this 690, and you know, I think that's great. But you know, what I'm worried about is Shang-Chi being on defense with Heroes of Hire, and you can almost time out. Now, let me tell you, I have a 100K higher Infinity Watch, and I punched down 150K against the Shang-Chi Heroes for Hire and almost timed out.
Yuck. Is that going to be a big thing in your alliance? I know you're still going pretty hard for War.
It was a fluke. We got paired up against Legion, the largest alliance in the game, and
fun.
Literally they literally had 800K Heroes for Hires in their flight deck. So you know, it's a little different when you got like, you know, 100 million punch up, and every single person had like a 7 yellow Shang-Chi. It's just a different. They're playing in a different game than we are. That's for sure.
I gotta say, I'm glad that I moved to casual alliance a few weeks.
Yeah, well,
a few months ago.
Right?
That doesn't sound fun at all. All right, so this is my roster. This is who I'm farming. These 3 characters. Iceman, Multiple Man, Polaris, trying to get them to these 7-star for Adam Warlock whenever he comes back, and then Iceman, because you're gonna need him, I guess, in Doom 2 with his accident. Maybe not. I don't know how hard it's gonna be, because Doom 1.0 and 1.1, different characters that are viable.
Yeah, are you doing 1.0 or 1.1?
We're on 1.1 right now, and
yeah, then you need Iceman for 1.1. I mean, a full mutant Astonishing X-Men is the team I use, and ever since I took, I was kind of holding off on taking Kitty and Iceman up to like gear tier 14 and kind of upgrading them, and actually I think they're great because I'm getting used for them not only in Doom 1.1 but the Alliance War on offense. I wish I would have upgraded them earlier. I was really thought they were kind of terrible, but they're not. And I use them in Greek raids, I use them in Doom raids, and I use them Alliance War. So the team is amazing, and they get used in RTA as well.
So have you officially changed your stance on them? I know back in the day you were saying the 3-piece was Jubilee.
Yeah, I
Bishop
changed
stuff.
it.
It's a 5-piece at this point.
Yeah, it's a 5-piece. Yeah, I've changed my opinion on that. I mean, I thought for a minute there you could do like 3 and 2, maybe like the 3, Beast, Jubilee, Bishop, and then do Longshot and Shatterstar. It just doesn't work. You have to use the full 5. The turn meter on the passive from Jubilee is quite good, and then there's also the extra healing from Kitty's passive. You just kind of need the whole team, but you really do.
Yeah, there's a lot more flexibility, experimentation that you could do in 1.0, but 1.1 there's not a lot of options. Now, for me, the mutant is not a big challenge because I'm on the far left lane. I don't get to the mutants till all the way at the end, and most of the days I'm even struggling to get into Mystic, where I'm struggling right now, not on bio, not on skill, tech. Tech is my biggest struggle in the Doom raids right now, which is why I'm building up Shuri, because while I found, Doc Ock is good, Silver Surfer is good, Doom is good. The other
Kestrel, not Silver. Kestrel, yeah.
Kestrel's good, yeah. Well, Kestrel's good, but yeah, it's a different day. Those characters are good, but the other characters that I've been bringing in, Minerva, Ghost, Nebula, not surviving, and I'm thinking maybe the early defense up from her, and like you mentioned in the other video I thought we were recording that weren't recording, the deflects will help us there. What have you been using her in Doom 1.0 back in the day, or are you using her in 1.1 right now?
So it's definitely RNG dependent, and yes, getting the defense up from Shuri does help, and then deflects from Shuri. But I'm finding that the health pools on the characters you mentioned, specifically Minerva, Ghost, and Shuri, are just not enough, and they're not on the same scale as the other 3 characters that are the primary core of this team. Now, I have been trying to position Doc Ock around the 2 squishies, because sometimes he puts up all the deflect and the speed up on them, and I'm hoping that'll work, but it just doesn't. They just seem to die. Random wasp or random ghost just deletes them so quickly. And Shuri does help. I find that you just one of them will die, and then you just have to sub in, and sometimes you even have to sub in Nebula by the time, because I think most people have already upgraded Nebula for the Infinity Watch team. I don't know if she adds much, but she's just an extra body.
I find she's a good body to bring in there as well. Some fodder that maybe the enemies could attack, and maybe some of her evades will kind of waste some attacks. But yeah, she doesn't add too much to the raid note. She got the rework. She's awesome when she's with Gamora. Not that good without Gamora though.
The problem with Shuri is, given right now her health pool, it makes her pretty useless. It's just not high, and you could put the resources into her and she's going to get deleted. But I don't think we have the optimal team, and a lot of people are talking about, we're probably going to get a 3-piece tech solution that's going to be designed specifically for Doom and Dark Dimension 5, and then the rumor on the street is that it's going to be based around Ultron of all things, horribleness, right? And that's why you're going to have to get those dark promotion credits. There's no. I mean, this is a completely speculation. I hope they're not true, but those offers for the dark promotion credits and kind of how they're trying to promote that is truly trash in my opinion. And if they're going into some sort of villain tech team, my goodness, that just sounds terrible. I'm sure Doom and Kestrel will always be on the team, but if they add Ultron and 2 other pieces, I don't know, man. It just sounds weird to me.
So I got 1 red star in my Ultron. Have you been working on yours, trying to get these dark promotion credits on the off? All right.
No. I mean, I think there's some people that are huge fans of Ultron, and I just haven't seen anything compelling right now for a reason to spend, to devote the amount of actual money, not even resources, just money to get Ultron to 5 red. My goodness, I don't want to do it. Those offers are not good either. They're not appealing at all.
And if you're just pulling it naturally, how long do you think it's going to take? 6 months? If you're really focused on it, more?
And then another rumor out there is that they're going to introduce red stars for Doom there. And so I much rather have it's like, do I want to upgrade Ultron or do I want to upgrade Doom? Man, I tell you this, man, I much rather have a 5 red Doom than whatever on Ultron, right? I just and then it's like, okay, well, even if I do have the resources to spend on Doom or for Ultron rather, why wouldn't I want to use them on Doom? Well, if they ever do that.
I was talking to Philosopher. He said there's some people in his alliance that had a 5 red star Ultron and not really making a difference in Doom 1.1. According to, what is that, third, fourth hand information? Because it's not Philosopher directly. That is someone that told that.
No, I have no interest in given what we know about Ultron in game to now, I have no interest in upgrading Ultron, and I won't be upgrading Ultron. Because I rather, what if I miss out on the opportunity of upgrading Doom? And, that's the same speculation, the same speculation to upgrade Doom, is like, oh, maybe it'll get used in the raids. Well, I don't know, man. I rather just wait and see. Those resources I'm going to hoard rather than spend at this time.
Yeah, wait and see, I think, is the best bet. I used some promotion credits since the last time I talked to you. First one was on Silver Surfer, which at one time was a no-brainer. I'm not sure what it's doing right now. I don't know if it made a difference in the raids. He's not in arena anymore. I don't know. I might have been able to save this.
So I think there's a lot of value there. Like, I'm sure you've had it. I saw that you have Death Pool. I'm sure you've had an opportunity to take
awesome
Death Pool. So the team that seems to be working the best for me is the double battery. Basically, Thanos is surrounded by Silver Surfer and Ebony Maw, and then you've got on the perimeters, Doom and Death Pool, right? And so you got this double battery, and you know who does all the heavy lifting? Silver Surfer and Doom. They do everything. Silver Surfer is the one that's destroying the team, and he's getting constantly fed energy. And you got Ebony Maw, you're doing health steal, putting up the offense down and giving your team defense up. And most people are doing this with undergeared, low-starred death pools, which means that Doom and Silver Surfer are doing all of the work, and the reds on Silver Surfer are greatly appreciated.
All right. Well, you're making me feel not as bad about this surfer. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do it a little more. I'm in that far left lane. I don't know if I said that on this video or the last video, but so I'm not doing the mystic every day. I'm having trouble getting through the tech to get to this mystic. So I'm not doing this all the time. But yeah, I'm glad that he's there. The other one that I did that's kind of a waste was Ghost. As we mentioned, she dies very early in the tech section. And I thought putting this extra star might do a little more, make her survive more than one. No, she still gets one shot. So this was absolute waste. Don't put don't buy red stars on Ghost if you're doing that for Doom specifically. Because
I recently pulled a 7 red Ghost and she gets deleted still. I'm telling you, goodness. All right. So it's just she's definitely scary in wars, but that node is tuned for characters that have health pools like Doom and Doc Ock and Kestrel, frankly.
She was one of the best characters, not even a year old. She was the best character on that Pimtech team, not even a year old, and getting deleted in raid content. So I guess they're making these characters super specific. She has all these Dark Dimension tags. I guess she doesn't have a lot of viability in.
I feel like I've gotten my value out of Ghost. I mean, for what she's done up until now, I mean, I feel like she was definitely a real winner in the first 6 nodes of DD4. She's been super annoying inside of Alliance War, a lot of value there. I'm happy with my Ghost one way or another. And I still use her today, but she still gets deleted. And Doom 2 is only going to be worse. And Doom difficulty 1.1 is just hard. It's just that simple. It's hard.
Well, I think I would feel the same way about Ghost if I didn't purchase this with promotion credits. If I pulled this, I'm like, oh yeah, Ghost is awesome, man. She's done everything I wanted to do. She did nothing different with this promotion credit. So use that as warning, guys. Don't buy any red stars and ghosts. Anything you pull, be happy with, but don't buy anything.
There's a tech team around the corner. I'm sure that there's a tech team, there's a mutant team, there's a bio team for raids specifically around the corner. We've seen the Mystic, we've seen the skill, and we'll see.
And I hope when the rumors are not true about the Ultron being a major part of that tech team. I'm not sure if I did these T4s the last time. I don't know if this team was out the last time we did one of these roster reviews, but ultimate and passive for Captain Sam.
I think you could. There's some benefit to his special too.
Special. Oh, you know why I stopped doing a lot of stuff here? They're autoing. They're autoing 1.1 at this level.
Oh well, if you're autoing,
I don't need to put. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not,
you're 100% correct. If it's doing everything you need to do, you're fine. There is value on his special, and here's the thing: is he's also, for me, he's a superstar, man. I think he's useful in many places, like Alliance Wars. I think for me, I could justify it just for Alliance Wars. His special.
Okay.
I think he's amazing. I think he's easily a top 10 character, and he's gonna have a lot of value for a long time.
Yeah, it sucks that he's a freaking strike pass released.
Well, I mean, it's Polaris 2.0 as far as what they're doing here. I mean, and it looks like Cloak and Dagger are going to be that strike pass, and it's only going to get worse.
Data mines are untrue, man. That's going to be so bad if they do it like that. All right, I did the special and the ultimate on Sharon Carter.
I did those recently. Those two, like in the last week, I've done those two, so they're great.
Has that made a big difference for you?
I'm getting through the tech one-shotting. I have to be. I one-shot the boss node maybe like 80% of the time. It just depends on cooldowns. You have to be mindful of cooldowns, and you can walk into it with the wrong cooldowns, and it can be a problem.
Very true. Has that auto basic button helped you at all? Has it made a difference in any raids?
I don't mean to be complained, but pushing the auto button twice is kind of annoying. I know it's that way in Galaxy of Heroes, and
that was going to be my next question. Was that how it is in Galaxy of Heroes? You're going to push it twice?
Yeah, it is that way. It's just. So here's the problem with UI changes: is whenever the developers do make a UI change, I've never seen a UI change ever be well received. People just hate change, and so I'm in that camp that thinks that I'll just get used to it. But I see the complaints about it all the time, is about pressing auto twice. I'm like, because I know I've forgotten. Like I press it once, and then I'm doing something, I look, and it's not on auto. I'm like, oh god,
I can see that happening. Now that button has made a difference for me. The first bio node, I wasn't able to one shot that. Now that I can.
The reason why I bring that up is for every time that I've used the auto button in auto basic and it's helped me, there's been a situation where I forgot to hit the button twice.
Okay. So I guess it's a wash. It's a wash.
It's a wash. It's a wash as of right now. I think I'll be ahead eventually, but right now I'm it's a wash.
All right. Yeah, I think eventually the odds will catch up with you.
Which is my fault, I guess, but whatever.
All right, so that's what I did. I did these. I've done all of them except for the basic, and I did the basic.
I'll do the basic. I did the basic also. I'm flushed with I shouldn't say this, but I've had just an abundance of T4s, and I think it's like on these quality characters, man. When you look at a character like
you did the basic. Screw it.
I don't know if it's
live on the video. I didn't even read it. Okay, I read it a while ago. I was like, something's held me back from it.
Okay, but there's a couple characters on the screen right there, specifically Captain America and Deathpool. I personally think those characters are going to be good longer for a long time. Like right now, I think they're going to have a lot of use. And specifically Deathpool, like she's not even working correctly. What if they fix her? You know, her passives don't work correctly. She doesn't even have her team.
She doesn't even have a team. So I really think that. I mean, some of this stuff has been underwhelming, but you know, like when she gets the finishing blow, her passive, to attack the most injured character does not trigger. If there was an AOE that killed 5 characters and there's 2 characters left, she'll ping 1 twice and then kill them, and then the other 3 just disappear. Her ability energy doesn't get spread around correctly, specifically when she's side by side with Thanos. I mean, it just doesn't work right. I mean, there's at least 3 things wrong with Deathpool's passive,
So the question is this: are they just going to change the text because they don't want to fix them? Or are they going to fix them and she's going to be a lot better? I'm hoping for the latter.
No, Scopely, do it right this time. Don't just change the text.
Right?
Jeez, come on. This is your premium character of this release.
She's really great. I mean, she's great. I think she's great on paper, and I enjoy playing her. She's my kind of character.
I haven't used her as much as you because, like I said, there's that tech section that's been a problem for me. But I have liked her every time I've used her in the other raids.
Well,
right.
Basically, Death Pool being added to the game has allowed my alliance to 100% Doom 1.1.
Nice.
And it's because of that, because now we're not 2 tapping or 3 tapping, those nodes. And now we're all 1 tapping, and we all can 1 tap it. And that just frees enough energy to make it to the end.
Nice. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're like, I think we're like 2 months behind you as far as where you guys are in the raids.
Raids are important, more important than war right now, for sure. It's definitely the game is pivoted towards raids and is going to continue that way when they gate Gear Tier 16 and then DD5 behind Doom 2. So, and right now, Doom 1 and Doom 1.1 is the gate to get the ISO. So a lot of stuff is just gated, blue ISO and things like that. You will see. It's like this progression and raid. It's all about raids right now. Everything's about raids.
Yeah, all the Doom 2 to get to the teal to get to dark to get to Dark Dimension 5, which looks like Dormammu might be the key to a grand tournament. So it's all raids right now.
Let's not call it teal colored gear. Let's call it money colored gear.
Money
colored
closer
gear.
to green.
It's money colored.
Not money for me. It's money for them.
It's money for them. Money colored. We don't need orange. We need money. Okay.
We do. All right, so this is I think the favorite. We've already went for 20 minutes. We haven't got to save squads yet. This is gonna be a long video. All right, this is usually one of my favorite times to go over these. Sometimes there's a lot of changes. Sometimes not a lot of changes. We got tabs. So there's been a few changes that's been happening. So Black Order the same, Symbiote's the same, Marauder's the same. This is the same. All right.
Let me look because we look at that. Okay, so you're keeping Black Widow. Got it. All right, I got it.
Yeah,
and then you got Killmonger there. Okay.
Yeah, so for war, Black Widow goes on this team, and I got the team here. But for Blitz, this team wins. Split these guys up. Guardians were not even winning at 8.0 consistently. Split them up. Put Star-Lord and Rocket here, and then put Gamora and Nebula here. Now this team wins at 8.3 guaranteed. This team wins at 8.3 guaranteed. So now 2 teams that score pretty high.
I might have to do that. That's a next level big brain suggestion right there.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know if I blitz enough to do that, but that makes a lot of sense. I'll mention it in my video with you that I'm going to consider doing that. I mean, because that sounds so. You're taking Nebula and Gamora and putting it over there. I get it. I see it. Where's Mantis? Mantis,
I think it was with Ultron. Mantis has been on a trash team for a while.
Oh, okay. So I think I put Vision with Ultron because he's tech and he gives the defense up to tech. And
Mantis works on this team as well.
I think I would do Mantis there, and I put Vision with Ultron. But anyways, that's interesting. That's a great idea, by the way. Everybody's watching. That's an amazing idea. I think that's great right there.
I wish I could take credit for it, but one of the Valley Club mentioned it to me in the morning when we were redoing this, and I can't remember who, or I would give you credit. Dad, and not just Dad Bros, the X Factor with Namor, still have that team. These guys haven't lost in Blitz for a long time. These guys as well. These guys are awesome Blitz teams. So are the Shadowlands. Are you winning? I know you don't Blitz as much, but when you do Blitz, is this a consistent team for you? Because I've heard mixed reviews about this team as far as its consistency in 8.3.
You just got to pick your matches. Now, your Blitz has definitely gotten a lot harder because of Infinity Watches popping up everywhere, and you got to be mindful of a lot of teams. Yeah, and Kestrel teams. Yeah, there's just a bunch of teams to look out for.
But so yeah, this has been pretty good for me. But I hear it in chat. It's not as consistent for everybody. This is not a consistent team, but unsynergized team, something that doesn't have a Silver Surfer or Kestrel or any synergy. This team would as well. Guardians and Defenders are weird right now. Even teams that they should win if you played them, this team doesn't even always win the Defenders and Guardians battles. So I got to be really careful with that as Guardians. Doom carries this team, and these guys have some extra powers. Black Panther used to be on this team right here. Switched him out. Coulson used to be here. So Coulson's now on a shield team, giving them a win. This is just trash that Doom takes care of. This is the new Wave 1 Avengers, Fantastic Four. I want Doc Ock can make a team win on his own, but I tried to put my other Sinister Six characters here. They weren't winning. So Doc Ock is on this team, but if you can get your Sinister Six to win, I think this is a good opportunity to take him off and put him with some minions to get another win out there. Zemo carries this team. The old Shield is back, and they're actually winning if I could find some non-synergy team. Power Armor still wins. Brotherhood still wins. Taskmaster carries this team. Surfer carries this team. These guys win. Kestrel carries this team. This team is way overpowered, and it's going to be switched up with the new Warriors, but this was the last, the 35th team that I made.
No, well, here's the thing is, so this is, what you did is fine. I'm sure that wins. What I did is I took all my leftover Shield minions and put them there. Like I put Shield Trooper and Shield Operative over there on this team. And then, with the 3 members of the Secret Avengers, why not? They get carried, right? So it's Shield Operative is doing nothing, and Shield Trooper actually has some mild synergy with Maria Hill, right? Just barely. You know what I mean? And then Deathpool has synergy with Mystic, and so I put her on a hand team of all Mystic.
You know what? I got 34 teams that are usable right now. There's one team that doesn't work, and it's the hand team. So that might be a good option there. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch that one up. These guys, what are they called?
That wins.
They win. Sometimes Fryer, they win. Ultron wins, and then this team wins.
See right there. See that Ultron team right there. You can see you got Shield Trooper and Shield Operative there. Those two can go with Secret Avengers for sure.
You know what? I like this. I'm gonna put them onto that team. Put them on Secret Avengers. Put Mantis on that Guardians team. Bring Vision down here.
Yeah, because he's tech.
Yeah. Just give him a little more synergy. Now all of those teams win pretty much, but I'm trying to set up this last team here. I got AIM here, Kree here, X Factor, X Force here. So what I did with this.
Where's your Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer was on a team on his own up here somewhere.
You went past it.
He's carrying this team.
Actually, I think I'm running him with exactly that team right there. It's interesting. Yeah.
All right. So this is the weird thing that it did. Somebody in the chat was saying that Yellow Jacket can carry a team, and I found that he can, but at 8.0, 8.1, 8.2, because a lot of times when I'm going through all 35 rotations, I sometimes get a loss. Most of the time I get at least one loss. And this team, when I'm dropping down, this team could win. This team can win.
Well, here's the thing is I don't have any characters at 7,000, 8,000 power. I mean, I think that probably works. I think that's very specific to power levels, though.
Yeah, because I tried it on this hand team replacing Sniper here, and this team never won even at 8.0. So I think this is...
You didn't want to put Sniper there with your mercs. You put something else with your mercs, but that must be a power level consideration.
It's a score, because he's only 16k power. So
yeah.
So that's it. Any questions about that? I like some of your ideas. I want to combine some with some of my ideas and just make the ultimate blitz team.
I'm not blitzing enough for this to matter, but I know a lot of people are. But it's just I haven't had the energy to blitz lately at all.
I know what the data mines say about Cloak and Dagger, but I feel one of them is going to be a Blitz character. So I want to get prepared before that, but we'll see. The data mines say otherwise. All right, and these I'm still not sure what to do with. I know someone was suggesting, actually the raid squads. I got Secret Avengers, Infinity Watch. these are my raid teams.
I'm building that as I go, and I guess it doesn't really matter. But I know there's a bunch of teams I haven't loaded up in there. So, and probably the next time we make this video, I'll have a more complete raid team slot and arena. Right now, I'm not using them. The arena can actually be you could use for something else. So someone say maybe do one for war offense, one for war defense. But
yeah. That's what I was. Someone suggested that as well. So I was thinking of deleting all of these and putting my war or defense teams on here. And then I'm just gonna as I make a team that I'm like, oh, this team I'm using, I'm just gonna save them. But a lot of times it's just these cookie cutter teams that I'm running in there. And then war, a lot of similarities. I'll try to.
All right, we'll start at the top. Start at the top of which one's offense and defense.
These are all offense. I don't have any of my defense teams on here.
Okay. So go through your top 10. You go through your top 10, then just count it off like 1 through 10.
Sort of. Again, I play a little different now that I'm playing a little more casual. But we got Black Order, Symbiotes, Infinity Watch, Axeman, Military Skill, X Factor, Shadowlands, and I use that. This is a good Heroes for Hire counter.
Right. So here's the thing. I think it's and just for me. I think it's of vital importance to know what your 10th strongest team is, because when you come up against a flight deck, let's say, and there's a 200k powered team, use your 10th strongest team and just obliterate them. It doesn't matter if it's overkill or not, because you're only going to get 10 attacks. You know what I mean?
In a casual lines, you're getting more because people aren't buying as many attacks. So I actually probably need about 12 teams that I need to set. But yes, the logic still holds. The numbers are different, but the logic still holds.
It's just like know what your 10th strongest team is, and then even if it's overkill, it doesn't matter. And then that way, when you see the next time, you're like, oh, well, I get the auto win. And people are like, oh, that was a waste. It was my 10th worst team. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a waste. It was my 10th team. You know, just because it's a Fantastic Four with Ultron and I walked over them, it doesn't matter. It was my 10th best team.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm still organizing this. I don't have it fully organized. I'm not. My war defense isn't set either, so I'm still playing with options.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of overlap. There's a lot of overlap.
Secret Avengers have really throwing off things. Like, I'm not even sure where to place Secret Avengers right now. I mean, I see they're very good on defense, by the way. They're just amazing. Really, really good on offense, really good on defense. Right now, I have them on offense because I don't know if I want to lose Kestrel for defense. I mean, if I want to place Kestrel on defense, I'll lose her for offense. So. I wouldn't use her on defense. I mean, I think Kestrel on offense is the way to go. I mean, because you're going to come across random Phoenix and random Doom teams, and she's amazing on against those teams.
I just know how much I struggle when I see this team. Like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, anyway. But that team with Coulson's a nightmare. It doesn't need to have Kestrel. It's still a nightmare.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, Coulson on that team is a nightmare. So,
cool. Well, that is it. Any other things you want to see? Any other squads you want to see? I think got some good ideas from you already of some things I want to change in my Blitz squads. Yeah,
there's a lot of fun stuff. I mean, a lot of things are changing right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, so really good stuff. So, thank you. We're gonna go over to your channel. I'm curious to see what you did with your save squads, what you've been farming. It has been a while. Usually we do these every once a month.
I thought we did this last month. I don't think we missed a month. You keep saying that.
We missed it.
We missed it.
We missed it.
All right.
People have been messaging me. People have been messaging me. And thank you guys for watching. I didn't know how.
People have been messaging me too. I didn't realize that we missed it. Oh, all right.
I didn't realize how valuable this was to people. You know, this is something that we've been doing for a while for fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm glad this is giving you guys value because I have a lot of fun doing this every month with OMG. So thank you, brother. Check out some of other videos. We're gonna go take a look at your roster there, and the video link will be down in the description.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh yeah, baby. And if you're bored with this game, you check out the raid link down below. Give it a hug fist bump. There's some other links down there below. I'll see you guys next time. ValleyFlyin and OMG. Out.
Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, Valley, Raid Shadow Legends.